happen like that. It took me a minute to notice it. It was holding me back. It's time to move on to bigger things.
Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about body positivity and what it means to me. I pulled up it on Google. See, so if y'all see me looking, I'm looking at my phone because I pulled this stuff up on Google. So to me, body positivity is any way, any person, anything like that who uplifts and says, I'm proud of my body the way it is. I'm proud of my body. I'm proud that you have your body and things like that. So Google, according to the AI on Google, it says body positivity is a social movement that encourages acceptance and appreciation of all body types and sizes, challenging unrealistic beauty standards and promoting self-love. It aims to shift societal perceptions of weight, size, and appearance, urging individuals to embrace their bodies regardless of perceived flaws, not falls. Okay, so to me, self-acceptance is realizing this is what God gave you. You can't change it. You can lose weight, you can gain weight, but you can't change your height. You can't, maybe you can. I don't know. I wouldn't want to find out. But, self-acceptance, recognizing and appreciate your own body regardless of how it looks. Trying to make sure, you're comfortable within yourself. Because when you're comfortable within yourself, you uplift every other person. You make them feel, oh, I can be happy with myself. I can do this. These are key aspects of body positivity that Google and AI say. Self-love, which is developing a positive relationship with your body and valuing it. That's a good point. A lot of people don't have self-love because they're always like, oh, this is so fat. Let me tell y'all, I will put a picture, and it's going to be a gruesome picture. I'll put it over here. It'll be over here of what my leg looked like after my car accident. And I will try to find another picture of what it looks like now because it's damaged, it's deformed, and it took me a while to realize I can't change it. Because I was self-conscious about it for about 3 or 4 years. I wouldn't wear shorts, I wore long dresses, things like that, and I can't do that anymore. I like to show off my legs no matter how awful I think it looks or don't look, because it's a testament of what I've gone through. It's a testament of I'm still living even though I went through this horrific accident and things like that. So I've had to learn to love myself despite that. I mean, hello, this is all extra skin from where I lost 200 pounds. But do you know what? That's my hello goodbye. I wouldn't be me without it, Some people don't like their flaps. I'm like, hello, goodbye. I don't care because like I said, it's a testament to what I have gone through. And maybe looking at it that way and trying to figure out how you can figure out, like a lot of people don't like that they have stretch marks or overhang belly after they have kids. But you got to look at it. You gave birth to somebody. You birthed a baby. And it changed your body. And it's going to continue to change your body. Because your body's never going to be the same after giving birth. I for sure as hell know mine wasn't. Challenging beauty standards. To me, everybody, like, there's this one girl, the one Brazilian model, plus size model or influencer. To me, the only thing that makes her plus size is her butt. The rest of her just looks like a normal medium-sized girl. But because she has large hips and a large butt, people are like, she's plus size. But is she really? Or is that the way we perceive things? We say anybody over a certain weight is plus size. Or over a certain weight is fat. to me, that's not it. I mean, own it if you're fat. I am fat. I am all 360 pounds of fat. And do I look like I care? No. I own it. I worked hard for this body. I played 18 years of softball, and I was still fat. I ran. I did all kinds of stuff. I worked out. I even took up bodybuilding when I was 18, 19, and 20. So I was still fat. It just wasn't coming off. I lost 200 pounds and I'm still fat. I just don't think it's right to assume the skinny girls are what the beauty standards are. Majority of Americans are overweight. So why not view an overweight person as a beautiful person? Like, I got hips, breast, and ass. I know it. I have shape. I have an hourglass shape under my fatness. But to me, I look beautiful. I look good. And I have, like, my best friend before he passed away, and when he lived in Casey, he would tell me, I bet you would hook up with these football players because they'd be hollering at you all the time. And I'm like, oh, no. In my inbox, before I started seeing somebody, in my inbox, there was in the closet chubby lovers from like college football teams. So apparently they just don't, they have double standards, and that needs to change. Because for me, if you can't be with me in public, you can't be with me in private. So self-love is something you need to, that goes to that also, like self-love. If you can't be with me in public, you can't be with me in private. That's loving yourself enough to know you deserve better. Challenging beauty standards, disregarding societal pressures to conform to specific ideals of beauty. I do what I want. Like, my eyeshadow is purple. You know, I don't care what beauty standards say. I'm going to do what makes me happy, and you should too. Promoting inclusivity. And this is the one that I see a lot. When people lose weight, they're like, you're no longer body positive. And I don't get it. Inclusivity means no matter what weight, height, race, look, anything like that. It don't matter. You should be inclusive to everyone. Everyone can be body positive, no matter what size they are. It says the origins of development. It says the body positivity movement emerged from the fat acceptance movement of the 1960s, which fought against discrimination and shaming based on weight. We still get shamed for being overweight. We get told that we're not healthy. Like, you can be overweight, work out, run, eat healthy, and everything, and still be healthy. But somebody's going to see that you're plus size, you're big and tall, and just going to automatically assume that you're not healthy. And that's not the case. Stand up for yourself. Say, look, some people aren't going to listen. Some people are. And just stand up for yourself and just tell them, look, you can have your opinion, but I know the facts. I'm not on blood pressure medicine. I'm not on diabetic medicine. I'm not on this. I'm not on that. I'm not on any of those either. I just have lupus, which is an autoimmune disease, fibromyalgia, which is an autoimmune disease, RA, which is an autoimmune disease. Doesn't mean I'm not healthy. I just have diseases that are not caused by being overweight. It says it gained traction on social media in the early 2010s, becoming popular movement by 2020. It's kind of slowed down now, but people need to continue with the body positive. You know, I don't see it as much. It says, while initially focused on weight and size, the movement broadened and encompassed other aspects of appearance such as skin tone and hair texture. I agree. You know, no matter your skin tone, no matter your hair texture, you can have beautiful hair. You can have beautiful skin. Even the darkest and the whitest, and trust me, I'm Casper. Even the darkest is beautiful. You know, we need to quit basing everything off of skin tone and race and everything like that, and just look at the beauty of the difference. I didn't know this, but they say there's benefits and impacts of the body positive movement. Improve mental health. Body positive can lead to increased self-esteem, reduce anxiety, depression, and more positive body image. I agree. I have that. That is me. I may be a little conceited. I'm just saying. You know? Enhance self-compassion, encouraging individuals to treat themselves with kindness and understanding. That is what I'm trying to convey here. That is the whole purpose of this video, because I want people to see that you are beautiful just the way you are. You are beautiful no matter what people say about you. There is always something that makes you beautiful, something that makes you feel good about yourself. I don't know how true this one is, but it says healthy relationships with food and exercise. Body positive can help individuals develop a more balanced and sustainable approach to food and exercise rather than focus solely on weight or appearance. That's a good point. I've never heard of it put that way, but it is a good point. You know, we do focus a lot of times on people's weight when we should be focusing on how to help them if they want to become healthy. How do we balance workouts with food and everything? Because some people have food disorders. They have binge eating issues, or people have anorexia or bulimia and things like that, which can one day cause you to balloon your weight, and then you decide to go back into an anorexic relapse. You know, it happens. There is a person on YouTube who tells her story about anorexia. It's not on YouTube, on Instagram. Let me get her. Jody Porteous. I will try to see if I can link her Instagram down below. But Jody Porteous has anorexia, and she tells you how she fights every day to get through it, how she's looking at herself in a different picture and things like that. She's a good one to look for body positivity, because it's taken her years to get to where she feels okay in her body. Reduce social pressures. I don't think that's true. It says challenging unrealistic beauty standards can help an individual feel more comfortable in their own skin and less pressure to conform. I think everybody has the pressure to conform. What are we conforming to? Somebody in a magazine, an Elle, or people telling you you need to be a size 2? No, everybody's different. Criticism and consideration. Some critics argue that body positive can be misinterpreted as promoting unhealthy lifestyles or ignoring health concerns. That is what I've been trying to tell y'all we're not doing. We don't promote unhealthy lifestyles. We don't do that. We promote, we're comfortable with ourselves. We're trying to change the way we look at ourselves, the way we feel about ourselves. Some argue that body positivity can be used to justify unhealthy habits, ignoring health concerns, while others suggest it can help individuals focus on their overall well-being. I focus on my overall well-being. I know I got bad eating habits. I mean, hello, I'm drinking a Dr. B, which is an HEB brand of a Dr. Pepper. It's soda. I know. It's loaded with sugar, carbonation. I know. That is a me issue, not a you issue. That's something I'm working on. Trust me, because I drink a lot of sugar-free Kool-Aid. That's the way I get my water. And I watch this doctor on YouTube, Facebook Reels. because somebody said this girl made her an ocean water using Kool-Aid and Sonic sugar-free stuff, and they said that's juice, that's not water. And the doctor was like, that is water. She is drinking water. Those contain about 5 calories, period. No sugar, no. So she is drinking water, not juice. And that's what sometimes people need to recognize about things like that. It says it's crucial to remember that body positivity is not about denying or ignoring health concerns. No, it's not. I know. I just said I have a problem with Dr. Pepper. You know, but rather about promoting more positive and compassionate relationship with one's body. That I agree with. So this says these groups were very instrumental in helping the fat acceptance and fat liberation movements gain momentum. Another criticism is that body positivity can be very unrealistic at times. I don't know. I found me on Instagram. Let me get it pulled up. Let me see if I can find her. I think her name is Lynn Love Beauty on Instagram. And she is just positive about herself. See? And she is happy in her own body. She works out. She goes to the gym. She eats healthy. Like, she's like me. She drinks almond milk, eats high protein cereals and things like that. You know, I tend to eat healthier than not. Like, my Dr. Pepper is my main habit. You know, but like things like that, you know, there's things like that that I'm like, I want to show y'all. There's people out there, there's skinny people, there's plus size people, there's big and tall. Like, there is this guy on YouTube I follow. His name is Mark Bosa. He was a big and tall guy for a while. And he's still a big guy. He calls himself a 6'3", 300-pound autistic gorilla. And he shows off his body. He tells you he has a preference for plus size women. But I like that it is, he works out, he shows you what it's like to work out. He don't judge anybody. He did it the healthy way. He did it for himself, and that's what matters. Okay, so I've been going on about this for 18 minutes. I want to hear what y'all have to say on this, and like what, oh look, you can see my stuffed animals over here. I'm never good at this. Over there. But I want to hear what y'all have to say about it, and see what y'all think about the body positivity, because I know I have, you know, I've given y'all my thoughts. I've gone through it, told y'all how to, you know. So if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, put it in the comment section. Let me hear what y'all have to say. Let's make this a platform where everybody can talk about it. Everybody, you know, we all have opinions. We all have, you know, what we are, an outlook on things. And this is a place for y'all to talk and take that outlook and figure out, you know, oh, I like this view. Oh, this one, you know, and y'all can have a debate about it in the comments. Let me know. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, put it in the comment section down below. Thank you.
It took me a minute to notice it. It was holding me back. It's time to move on.